Yes, welcome back inside of Pompeii here at the St. Louis Science Center. Again, we're joined with our friend here who is going to show us in yet another exhibit that is, showing kind of the results of what happened. So walk us through really quick, the Pompeii incident, and then we'll get a scan of the room here.
Correct. So everything up until now has been the daily life of the people of Pompeii before Vesuvius erupted. But on August 24th, 79 AD, Vesuvius erupted, and these people didn't have a word for volcano. They had no idea what was happening. So the town got 15 feet of pumice, rock, ash, and then burning hot gas.
Wow.
So everyone died instantly. The city was covered in ash, but that's also what preserved it.
Definitely. And that's the cool part. Well, cool in a sense, but that's we get to see history, and what it was. And I know a lot of folks dug up things such as this. So talk about some of these exhibits that you guys, again, both old and returning.
Absolutely. So the body casts that we're looking at now, these are truly a snapshot of this person's last moment. So what happened is the ash covered their bodies would disintegrate over time, and when archaeologists came through, they filled it with clay and plaster, and they were able to get this body shape.
Wow. And I know this is one as well. I know there's a dog, it talks about the animal life as well.
Yes, everyone loves the dog, and always that was kind of the one that makes them sad too.
Yeah, right.
But it was everything. It wasn't just the humans, it was the wildlife, it was the animals, it was the buildings. Every part of Pompeii stopped in a singular moment.
Wow. And so let's talk about this here. Behind us back here, it shows, just how the eruption of everything was. And I don't know if we're going to be able to make it back there, but I know before this erupted, folks were feeling trembles and whatnot, but that was kind of the day-to-day life.
Exactly. So trembles were normal. We would feel those every day. They didn't think anything of it. But within a few minutes of Vesuvius actually erupting is when all that smoke and ash started coming down. So once it hit, they didn't have time to get away anymore.
And that's how all of this happened. And that's why you guys should come out and visit and get a piece of history that's frozen in time here at the St. Louis Science Center. All the information that you're going to need is right there on your screen. Be sure to check that out. Again, go to ksdk.com/showme for more information. Tickets are still available. Come on in and hang out. And amazing folks like yourself are going to show them around along with more staff here. Mary!
I mean, that is so incredible, Malik, to see history frozen in time. And I know she mentioned it. One of the new additions is that interactive room. So does it feel like a volcano is going off?
It does. So when you're in there, I don't want to give too much away, but it truly feels like a 4D experience. If you know what 4D experiences are, it's kind of like 3D where it's popping out at you, but with actual living elements. And so I've done it before, and I have to say it truly takes you back in time, Mary. You have to try it. Everyone at home has to try it, for sure.
Seems like it's worth a visit. All right, thanks, Malik, for sharing. What a cool start to our staycation week.